Planning for retirement is tough. It's very tough. And that's why it's important to know and explore everything that's available to you when you're putting together your proper retirement plan. The first thing is to review what a fixed indexed annuity is if you're looking for income and safety of that income. We need to make sure we always have income all the way through retirement. So the problem is looking at our retirement savings, money we've worked really hard over the years to put aside. Where is that retirement savings? Is it in too much risk? Is it all tied to stocks? Stocks are fun when they're going up, but they're no fun when they're going down. Wouldn't it be great to have a way to get that feeling of being invested in the stock market without actually being in the stock market? That's what indexed annuities let you do. They let you have the feeling of being in the market even though your money is not exposed to the market. So what does that mean to you? When the market goes up, you get to share in the gain of the market goes up in a particular index that's been selected ahead of time. You get to help in that selection with your advisor. Now, you don't get all the gains, but you don't get any of the losses when the market goes down. So it's a whole lot easier to put a retirement plan together if we know what we can lose, which is nothing, and that we can always have a chance to gain and gain even more if the market goes up. That gives some people confidence approaching retirement on their terms, knowing that all their money can't be taken away in a market downturn. Very, very important to look at all the different aspects that are available in the financial world and come up with a plan that makes sense for you. So, do fixed index annuities make sense? In my opinion, if we're looking for retirement income, we need to isolate some of that money away from the market. Now, how do we decide how much money we want to put in a place other than the stock market? There's something called the investment rule of 100. It basically says you take your age, you put a percentage after it, and that money right there should be in a place you can never lose. For instance, if you're a 67-year-old, 67% of your money should be in a place you can't lose. But what good is it to have it in a place you can't lose if you can't gain? And that's where the fixed indexed annuity comes in. It enables you to share in an index in the participation of the upside of a stock index. It's great that you're not in there because if the market goes down, you don't get any of the losses. That is the beauty of a fixed indexed annuity. It's great to have no losses, but you have to have gains. And it's great to have gains, but what good is it when you get to a certain age, if you look at a lump sum and don't know how much of that money you can take out without the fear of that money going away? Well, you can take out a certain percent every single year and you will never outlive that money. Matter of fact, you can know that percent and that amount ahead of time as far as guaranteed minimums. It's important to note, when we talk about fixed indexed annuities, we can show you the guaranteed minimums, and most of the time, you'll have a return better than that, but it'll never be worse than what we show you. So many times in my life, I've met with folks. They spread out on the table all the different aspects of the plan they've had with a different planner. In my 32 years, very seldom do I see somebody who has a true retirement plan even though they've been told they have a retirement plan. Why? Because they have no lifetime guaranteed income built into their plan. If that is important to you, then I would advise you to consider an indexed annuity, a fixed indexed annuity. Fixed means you can't lose. Fixed also means that there's not going to be any financial termites, unnecessary risk, fees, commissions. You have to understand, though, the annuity you're getting into. There's so many different insurance companies, and each insurance company has more than one annuity they offer. So it's important you deal with someone who understands the annuity world. I've been around the annuity world for over 30 years now. I know what the good ones are, the bad ones are, and then we research the new ones when they come out. The new ones may look really good, but when we look at the fine print and analyze the contract, many times they're not as good as they appear. Would it be good to learn about that before you get in or after? Of course, before. That's why you deal with someone who deals with this every single day. And being a true independent fiduciary, we can analyze annuities for their true facts and benefits, not motivated by trying to put you in our company's products, because we don't have a company that we work with. We work with all the companies that are available for independent financial advisors. Let me compare a couple of different options that are available to you right now besides fixed index annuities. You can compare this to your current 401k. Well, the 401k is great. It's done a great job of building your money up. The problem is it doesn't do a great job of helping you distribute that money to yourself over your lifetime. You can take a lump sum from your 401k, but you can't take lifetime income in there in a structured way because they don't offer that. And there's no guarantee that you won't run out of money. So 401k, good at building, bad at distributing. That's why we can roll that money tax-free into our very own fixed indexed annuity strategy with lifetime income. We call it a growth protection income account. Your money will grow, it'll lock that growth in, it'll protect that growth, and then it'll give you a income you can never outlive in the future. Now, let's look at other annuities. We've got the variable annuity out there. A lot of brokerages sell the variable annuity. I really mean that word sell too, because I have been licensed to offer variable annuities for over 30 years. I have not offered a single one to a client because none of them made sense. So these have to be sold, not bought. In other words, you need a salesperson to make it look real good so you can get into it, then wonder what you got into. I don't advise variable annuities. Some people like them, I don't like them. I don't like the way you could lose your money, your principal could be gone. What good is it to have a retirement plan if your retirement plan's not there when you need it the most? Fixed annuities. Fixed annuities are great. They give you a standard amount of interest for a standard amount of time, sort of like a CD in the bank. It's not going to give you that growth potential you have in the fixed indexed annuity. Fixed indexed annuity, you're not going to get rich, you're not going to get poor. If you want market results, you are in the market. But the problem with market results, they go up and they go down. So if you want to eliminate the downside, there's no better option than a fixed indexed annuity. Over time, it will outperform the fixed annuity because the fixed annuity doesn't give you that upside potential that the fixed index does. Both of those, fixed and fixed index, give you the downside protection where you can never lose the money you put in due to market losses. Very, very important to understand everything that's out there in the world, especially the annuity world. Immediate annuity, you may have heard that before. It's also called an income annuity. That's when you give the insurance company a lump sum and they immediately start giving you an income. Now this income can either be for life or it can be for a term certain. In other words, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and then it evaporates, it's gone because all the money's gone. Income annuities, fixed indexed annuities, all make a lot of sense if we're trying to protect our money, have a great retirement, and not worried about what's happened in the market every single day. So to recap, it's important to look at where you are right now, have that diversification where you have some money in risk, some money in safety, but safe doesn't have to be boring. Money in a fixed indexed annuity can give you upside potential while making sure you have no downside and give you lifetime income. Let's say you start taking lifetime income from this fixed indexed annuity and you live 30 years. You're still getting income, but the balance has gone down to zero. The last 7 years, the balance has been zero, but you still get income. You will never outlive your income in a fixed indexed annuity, even if your balance goes to zero. Now, let's say you pass away. Your spouse continues to get that same income for the rest of his or her life. Let's say you both pass away too soon. Whatever you put in goes to your next of kin. You've already assigned who's the chain of command, who's going to get that money when you're not here. So you never lose your money if done right. So make sure you're in the proper fixed indexed annuity. There's a lot of them out there. You may not be in the right one. Get an annuity review as soon as possible. Coach Pete here. We'll see you next time.